vision of tranquility took the world by storm and changed it forever.
A man of his time, and indeed a man before his time.
A national military hero, he started the largest peace movement the world has ever seen.
He had seen active service in India, in Afghanistan, in South Africa, in Central Africa. He'd seen the results of war and what war can do to people.
Today, his teachings are followed worldwide. His 100-year legacy has inspired many throughout history. Founding father of the largest and most successful youth movement ever. He is Lord Robert Stephenson Smyth Baden-Powell.
The scouting principles involve all the principles that the world needs today.
The celebrated Mafeking Cadet Corps, a small boys' brigade, was integral to British defence. Amazed by the sheer determination of these boys, BP saw that a stable and hopeful future relied on the youth of the nation. It was a revolutionary idea. BP took 20 boys from different walks of life on his first experimental camp. They were trained in camping, observation, first aid, chivalry, and patriotism. These were the first Boy Scouts. It was at this site where Lord Baden-Powell became our forefather, our mentor, our leader.
Brother Scouts, I ask you to make a solemn choice. Differences exist between the world in thought and sentiment, just as they do in language and physique. The war has taught us that if one nation tries to impose its particular will upon others, cruel reaction is bound to follow. The Jamboree has taught us that if we exercise mutual forbearance and give and take, then there is sympathy and harmony.
Amongst our Boy Scouts and Girl Guides, there's not one who doesn't feel the bond of friendship and comradeship and brotherhood with those of other countries.
BP thought, well, look, if you're going to get world peace, you won't do it through the politicians of this world, you'll get it through the youth of the world. And if you can get enough of the youth of the world together, then it stands to reason that they start talking, because you see, young people have no inhibitions, none at all.
I think it can make sure that the world is a better place. We all learn how to be nice people.
It's a movement of absolutely of peace and goodwill among men.
Scouts are friendly.
It's a worldwide brotherhood that enables people to come together and to relate on a common basis. We're having a common ground and realise that everybody is really the same.
I think it helps the world because it makes those people who are in Girl Guides and Scouts understand about the different cultures that are in the world.
The core fundamentals of Scouting are as alive today as they were a century ago when it was started, and they are the promotion of young people in the 5 main aspects of life: spiritual, mental, physical, emotionally and socially.
On my honour, I promise.
On my honour, I promise
That I will do my best.
that I will do my best
To do my duty to God
to do my duty to God
and the Queen.
and the Queen,
To help other people at all times.
to help other people at all times,
And to obey the Scout law.
and to obey the Scout law.
As Scouts and Guides, we simply know the meaning of trust, friendship, and we understand the ideals and principles which we in the movement stands for. With all life's uncertainties, just maybe, the left-hand shake has a great deal to offer the world after all. Good camping, good scouting, and may you all have a wonderful life.
Look to the future.
If it be your will, let us go forth from here, determined that we will develop among ourselves and our boys that comradeship through the worldwide spirit of the Scout Brotherhood, so that we may help to develop peace and happiness in the world and good among men. Brother Scouts, answer me, will you join this endeavor?
You are the second company to graduate from this academy. But you have worked hard for, but you have learned. Don't serve as a lesson to any who might attempt to stop us from achieving our goal. Those who might step in our way, we declare vengeance!
我们把它看成了，就是他是一个创始者，是一个领导者，就像毛泽东。
Tell you, my boy, you've hit the jackpot.